ThermiTight is our newest device that we are utilizing here at the Center for Skin Refinement, and we are just having tremendous success with it. So what it is it's radio frequency. Now, we in the scientific world have been using radio frequency to treat, to tighten and manipulate skin for about 15 years. What's new and completely novel here is that we are actually putting the probe underneath the skin. Previous thermal devices such as Thermage, Accent that we have here in the office, we treat externally, and the heat in the form of radio frequency is delivered on the surface of the skin. So it's not an invasive procedure at all, which is good. However, it is limited in that really where we need the heat to be is directly under the skin. And so we're putting it through the skin surface, so we're limited as to how much we can get under there without hurting the patient or burning the patient. So we can get some results with that, but the results had not been fabulous. So some geniuses figured out to make a small little probe similar to a liposuction probe, but much smaller, and to put it underneath the skin. So we do the procedure in a similar fashion to how we do liposuction, which is to say we make small little incisions, and then we put the tumescent anesthesia in, and that makes you unable to feel it. We put the probe in and deliver the heat directly under the skin, which is absolutely where we need it. The heat will break up some fat, melt some fat, but what it really does is tighten the skin. It causes the elastic tissues to kind of knit together, and over time it also causes collagen to be built up. The amazing thing with this is that we are seeing great results within a month, although the results really continue to improve up to 6 months. And even the results, like the difference even between months 3 and 6 are significant. So the fact that we're seeing these early results and such good results, it's very, very exciting. I am one of the people that was using it from the beginning. We are teaching other doctors from across the country this procedure, and we're refining the procedure. So our first patients, didn't do as well as the people that we're treating now, but we are really getting some phenomenal results. And what it mostly does, for example, this is our #1 area that we can treat, but we can treat many areas. But not only does it help pull up, any looseness, which almost anybody over 60 has some laxity here in the neck, but it will, as I said, melt some mild fat in here. So if you just have a little bit of volume and some looseness, perfect candidate. Simply looseness and no fat, perfect candidate. Big people in this area, we would choose liposuction over the ThermiTight. But I have had patients who have a medium amount of volume, plus they're kind of loose, and I actually do a combination procedure there. So we can take care of any of it. One of the nice things that it does is we put the energy, we spend a bit of energy right here. We go through this several passes here, and it really defines the jawline very nicely. Then almost everybody who's getting this has a little, getting a little bit of a jowliness here. So we'll go up a little bit into the cheek area and smooth that out very nicely. And patients have been thrilled. We have been doing this, now we're booking, boom, 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 we're doing a lot of it. And it's a little tedious sometimes for me, but it's worth it because it's so fun. It is so wonderful to see these people doing well, non-surgically. Prior to this, we had other methods that weren't that great, or you were going for a neck lift. And that's a big deal. That costs a lot of money. It's significant downtime, and it's significant risk because it's usually done under general anesthesia. So this game has really changed significantly with this new development of this procedure. Other areas that we can do are underneath the arms for sagginess. People who have had, for example, I see a lot of women who run. They're very into exercise, but they've had a baby and they have loose abdominal skin, just looseness. It's very good for that area. We also can do, another great area is right above the knees, where over time people get that little sagginess just above the knees. We can do that, it tightens up beautifully. So we are just beginning to really run with this procedure, and we're very excited about it. As far as downtime goes, there's very, very little. We do have a compression garment to be used, but in the case of simply the ThermiTight, as opposed to liposuction, we only wear that garment for 1 day for 24 hours. Then you can wear it, 12 hours while you're sleeping or whatever. So many people will get the procedures done on a Thursday or Friday and go right back to work on Monday.